One time, I went fishing, and I caught a fish about this big. That was a dumb joke. Hello here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the previous episode, we started off the explorations of Mipha's Ballad. And in today's video, we're going to finish it. So that's fun. And there's fish in this area, and I like fish. I'm allergic to shellfish, but I like fish. So we go across this area to the waterfall. Let's go over here. There we go. That took a little longer than I thought it would. Seeing the waterfall makes me think of Okami, because the law of Okami is that there's a waterfall, there's something behind it, but there's no secret behind this waterfall, so Okami lied to me all these years. And I do hope we see something about the new Okami game pretty soon, because it was first teased a couple years ago, but they haven't said anything about it since then. So, yeah, hopefully they'll have something to show about the game soon. If it wasn't canceled by now, which it probably was. That's the unfortunate thing about games nowadays, is that they just take so friggin' long to develop. And the unfortunate side effect of that is that because they take so long, now they're a lot more expensive to develop because they've been in development for a lot longer. And so they want to be like, oh, okay, let's turn this into a live service game so that we can make some more money on it. And then it gets announced as a live service game and everybody hates it, and then nobody buys it, and then now the time is wasted. It's a real shame too, because like so many great games release and to no fanfare because they're like, oh, okay, it's a live service game, so no one's going to care about it anymore. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this. We have a bunch of guardians in this area, so we want to be super duper careful and use our super amazing powers of shield bashing to destroy the lasers. How do you feel about a laser to the face, Mr. Guardian? Mr. Guardian, bring me your dreams. I really want some chocolate ice cream, Mr. Guardian, bring me your dreams. So, for this particular quest, I recommend you grab the ancient arrows from the Color Research Tech Lab. So, on screen right now, you'll see where to get those if you need them. But, now we're going to be going over this way. We're going to take care of this, hopefully. Come over here. Come over here, buddy. Come over here. Get over here. I want to be inside the red laser of death. Red laser of death. I want to be inside the red laser of death. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Boom! Yay! Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember during the Zelda U trailer, when they were first teasing the Guardians, they didn't say for the longest time what the Guardians actually were in that trailer. We just knew there's some giant random octopus robot thing that was chasing Link through a forest, and we see Link activate this mysterious energy arrow that looked really cool. And there's so much speculation for years on what that arrow actually was. I remember one of my theories about Zelda U at the time was that was going to be the big item gimmick for the game, because like the Ocarina of Time or the Wind Waker, it would be some kind of interesting item. That would be the basis of the story for the game. So we didn't actually know what those arrows did for the longest time. And then they had the E3 2016 presentation that was pretty much all about Breath of the Wild when it was first fully unveiled. So then they showed a clip of what those arrows did against the Guardian, and it looked super awesome. I remember moments like that, those are a real treat. I remember, okay, that E3 wasn't super great. There weren't really a whole lot of great games. It was literally just Zelda U getting fully unveiled. But I remember being really excited going into it, being all oh man, we're finally going to see Breath of the Wild. It's going to be awesome. I've been looking forward to this game for so long, and we're finally going to be able to see it. It's going to be so cool. Yay, we did it! Hooray! Stabby, 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 stabby! I'm not even going to destroy you. I'm just going to let you live with your new stab wounds. How do you feel about that? To use its fun. Skip! Support and guidance, Sato, Koda Shrine. Koda. Koda, Koda, Koda. Koda, Koda, Koda. Alright, so for this next shrine we want to take care of. Okay, this one always trips me up whenever I start thinking about what we need to do. First thing first, I want to go over here and, you know, like, collect the treasure chest, because that might be a good thing to get first. But there's only one in this shrine, so it should be okay in theory. That's just a theory, a game theory. I watched game theory when it first came out, but I don't know. Like, after, like, the 50th FNAF video, I was like, I'm not really sure if this is my thing anymore. And I'm sure if I was more into FNAF when those games were first coming out, I definitely would have liked those videos a lot more, but I just felt like every other video was FNAF rated. And at the time, I was too chicken to really appreciate FNAF like I do now. So, yeah, I'm sure if I was more into FNAF like I am nowadays, I would have kept up with all those series. I think the last one I watched when it was still brand new was the one on... It was either the one with Rosalina or the one with Ness. It was one of those two. But they were both pretty good videos. One of my favorite videos I did was talking about the new content, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Because, like, whoa, that's a lot deeper than I thought it was. Because, like, the new content, it's a little hard to see what it all meant at first glance when we saw the new content in that game. So I don't know, it's a little hard to be more specific about that. But what do we want to do next? New idea. Third block will go down that way, and hopefully it'll bounce into there. But it didn't, because why would it? That would make my life so much easier if it could. But no, we just can't have nice things in this game. Gonna grow across that. Okay, okie dokie. Come on. Just a little further. Come on. There we go! Okay. I remember liking this shrine when I first played it and when I was practicing for it. I don't know why it's giving me such crap this time around. But we did it! We never have to do this horrible place ever again! Your resourcefulness and overcoming this trial speaks to the... Shut up. We skipped all their dialogue, didn't we? Now that you have collected the 3 emblems, you must go to Divine Beast Varuta. Varuta, Epona, ooh, I wanna take him. Dozora, Banana, my pretty mama. Atino, Akuko. Baby, why don't we go find the dungeon keys? We'll get the sword and then we'll save Hyrule. That's what I wanna do in this episode. The crazy thing about that, so I had those lyrics written for years before the Let's Play came out. And more time has passed now since that video first released than when I wrote the lyrics in the first place. That is crazy to think about. To the one who approaches this divine beast, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange for Rita's emblems, you'll be granted the chance to thread through the realm of memories. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a world within your mind. The truth is much deeper than you know. This illusory realm was created from the depths of your memories. The enemy you shall face is a product of the fear that dwells within. You must overcome this fear to proceed. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. Oh no, it's you. We have never seen you before, ever. Armed only with Mipha's tridents? And a bow and arrow, I guess. But we must now face Waterblight again and again. And I didn't know you can do like a flurry rush on this guy. Let's try that again. Let's try to be fancy. I probably knew that you could do that, but it's admittedly been a while since I've fought Waterblight Ganon. And yep. Ouchie. It is still so weird that they give you the champion's abilities during this. But I'm not gonna complain. Besides, we have 3. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought I messed it up, but then we did some super cool stuff. Die! Stab your butt! Stab your butt! Man, Waterblight Ganon is such a wimp. It's kind of amusing going from what I consider the most difficult Ganon form in this game to the easiest one. I don't know, that's just kind of amusing. Oh no, scary blocks. Owie! Scary block hurt my face! What you gonna do about it, you punk? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? How you feel about lightning to the face? Do you like lightning in the face? Because I like lightning to the face, except when it's in your face. Alright, destroy that, and destroy that. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, stabby. I want to stab your face. Oh, they don't give us a shield in here. That's a little unfortunate. I guess that makes this a little more interesting than I thought it was. But yeah, I'm sorry for being a bit negative on this. I will admit that I'm not too fond of the Illusory battles because they're just repeats of these. They could have made these bosses more interesting. It's like, yes, there is an original boss that does happen during the Champions Ballad. I won't say more than that until we actually see it for ourselves. But man, this is just kind of, this isn't that great. I will admit, this is not that great. It is kind of cool that we get to fight these with the original Champions weapons, but still, it's just a rematch of something we already seen before. Besides, we have Mipha's Grace with us, so, you know, that's gonna make this a lot easier than it would be. If they could have at least disabled the Champions Ballad, if they could have at least disabled the Champions abilities, this would have been a lot more interesting. But, I'm sorry, it's just, these rematches are not very interesting. Perhaps meeting you here was no coincidence. This is a perfect spot for you to get lost in your thoughts, as well as a perfect spot for me to write a song. Wandering around here and listening to anecdotes about Champion Mipha has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor her in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Valruta, which Mipha herself mastered. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Mipha.
So, Princess, may I ask who the other chosen champions are?
Goron Vigilance, Daruk. Rito Confidence, Rivali. Gerudo Spirit, Urbosa. And also, the Hylian with the sword that seals the darkness. Link.
Oh. Sidon, hurry and swim up here.
Mipha, perhaps he is still too young to swim up this big waterfall.
One day, Princess, I must leave him to face my fate with Ruta. Join me. We'll go together so you can get a feel for it. Let's go. Sweet Sidon, should fate ever part us, I'm counting on you to protect our beloved home from harm. Understood? I believe in you. Now, shall we try one more time?
She was known for her kindness. It seems the Zora princess could be quite strict when necessary. So what do you think of the Champion Mipha song? By writing a song that captures the determination of Champion Mipha, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I feel much more confident that I can do those missing lyrics justice.
You're so strong. So much stronger than before. The power of Mipha's grace will now recharge much faster. As powerful as you are, I am certain you can save Hyrule, as well as the princess who awaits you.
Mipha's Grace Plus. Champion Mipha's Divine Gift. If your heart runs out, yeah, we already know how it works. We didn't get a whole lot of moments of Zelda and Mipha interacting with each other in the main game, so I'm really glad that we got it here. And also, Baby Sidon is so adorable. But yeah, one of my favorite things about the Champion's Ballad is getting to see more of what the world was like before the Calamity. And I think that's something that Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity also does very well. So if you haven't tried out that game, and you want to see more of the original Hyrule, definitely check it out. It's a good one. One more thing that I want to demonstrate before we end off this video is a bit of an amusing glitch that can happen in this game. So I'm not sure what triggers this, but standing near Varuta and staring directly up into the sky can cause the one-hit obliterator to fall from the sky. I'm not sure why this happens, but it's consistent, and as far as I know, it's never been patched out. That's going to be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We have some to go next. We have the other champions' ballad to take care of. We can take care of Abrosas, Daruk's, Rivali's, or if you've already finished them all, we can head off to the final champion ballad. So I guess I'm watching this video of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm going to leave it here to you, and where would you like to go to next?